This morning, we have new details about the death of an Orange County attorney in Mexico.
His family says there is new evidence that his death was not an accident. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with more. Eric, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Megan. Good morning, Chris. The family says that they now have forensic evidence. They've done their own independent autopsy, and there's an autopsy that was done by Mexican authorities. The family says all of it indicates that Elliot Blair did not die in an accident. This is the last video of Elliot Blair alive. He's dancing with his wife, Kim, in Rosarito Beach, Mexico last month. The two Orange County deputy public defenders were celebrating their one-year wedding anniversary. Later that night, Elliot was found dead at their hotel. Mexican authorities say he died in a drunken fall from a third-story walkway. They say he was shooing noisy pigeons in his underclothes when he fell to his death. His widow told Good Morning America that she was asleep in their room at the time and that immediately afterward, Mexican police gave her conflicting theories about how Elliot died.
Accident, suicide, gunshot wound. It was a roller coaster. Suicide. It's just, I mean, everything under the sun, except for what I think happened. Someone did this to him.
The family believes Elliot was murdered. They say bruises and other injuries to his body, which were revealed in an autopsy, are inconsistent with a simple fall. Family hired a pathologist who found that Elliot Blair had 40 fractures in the back of his skull. Also, the official Mexican autopsy showed that he had scrapes or floor burns on his knees and bruising to his left forearm, which the family believes could be evidence he was defending himself during an attack. And there was an injury to his toe, a possible sign he was dragged, the family says. But according to the Mexican autopsy, Elliot had a blood alcohol level of 0.10, which is above the legal limit in California. His wife tells the Orange County Register her husband had about 5 or 6 drinks in a 6-hour period. She says she's never seen him not able to take care of himself. And she points to other suspicious details about that night, such as the fact that 2 hours before Elliot's death, the two of them were pulled over by Mexican police, who shook them down for $160 cash after accusing them of rolling through a stop sign. The family believes that once all the evidence comes out, it will be clear that Elliot was the victim of a crime. They've hired their own expert on biomechanics and injuries.
If we look at all these injuries and the photographs and all the available evidence, they're inconsistent with one another. So it's very clear that he just didn't simply fall over. There's absolutely something else that happened.
The family's private autopsy report will be ready in about 5 or 6 weeks. The funeral for Elliot Blair will be held tomorrow in Garden Grove. We'll send it back to you.